Hey everybody, welcome back to I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. We got another Temu haul for you guys today, or Temu, or however you say it. The first thing we got was a little vest for our pooch Mindy. Some of you guys know we have a German Shepherd. She really likes to get outdoors, so we got her a little backpack. So when we do go out on a hike, or even a short hike, a short walk, she can carry her own water, her own bowls, her own little food. Believe it or not, she likes wearing these kind of things, so we got her this little vest to try out for the first time. I want to get it washed, obviously, before we do put it on her. The seams look like it's very well made. It's got the molly straps. I really like it. Double zipper. They're not YKK zippers, obviously. It is a Temu item. But there's plenty of room for storage on both packs. And that zipper stuck already. Oh, that was on me. So probably just put a little bit of chapstick on there, help that slide a little better. It's got a good hand strap here. It's got some bungee cord for additional storage. I like this already. It's got the little Velcro. I actually got a perfect patch for on hers. Another spot here. It's got Velcro. Single zipper in the front, so this one has a front pouch. Again, lots of room for storage. Double zipper on top. That opens up and it actually expands pretty good. Material's made pretty well. There is some bad stitching on some parts of it. Again, the zippers actually slide pretty well. But again, I'll put a little bit of chapstick on them just to help slide a little bit better. Only a single stitch there. Usually they put that little X pattern, so I don't know how well that'll hold up against her. We probably won't trust this to hold her back. We'll probably still use her regular leash, but not really sure how to say this. So that's that. I think this was about 25 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. It's got the harness, it's got the straps. Some easy buckles to pull apart, plenty of adjustment spots. See, this is stitched the way I thought the other spot would have been. But it is what it is. Another little spot here for a patch here. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. You guys probably didn't even miss me. So what do you think? On the front? Or should we go on our breastplate right there? Let me know in the comments below. I think this one's perfect for her. So let's move on to the next item. Alright, so the next item we got here is a pack for my water bottle. I was actually considering getting two of these because I do have my regular water bottle, which I carry with my water in it, and I also have a water bottle pack that I take on day hikes, that I plan on taking on day hikes. That is more of a survival kit slash first aid kit. It's got a little bit of everything in it. I will get a chance to go over that with you guys, just to give you some idea what's in it. This Temu haul is going to be pretty much like an EDC, everyday carry items, slash bushcraft, slash camping. It's a little bit of everything. So I do apologize for that. I hope you guys hang out with me anyway, and go through these items. So there's plenty of storage in this. Obviously the water bottle already has my items in it, but when I use the water bottle for water, I will need a place to store those items. So I did pick up this little pack here, and this little pouch actually will allow me to carry a few more things, which is nice. This will probably be designated more for just a first aid kit, or maybe my water filtration. Not sure yet. We'll have to see how that's played out. And I'm gonna make a paracord sling for this, so just so I can kind of hang it over my shoulder. It does come with a clip. It does come with the straps. They do button on pretty nicely. It's got a lot of room for storage, but the primary use is for that water bottle kit. So we'll go over that in a future video. Maybe tomorrow I'll get around to doing that one for you guys, just so I can get it out there, so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I use this. Again, the zippers seem like they slide pretty good. I will use a little bit of chapstick on there just to make them slide a little bit better. guess we can get a patch on there. I think I know a patch is going to go on there too. We'll show you that when we go over that bottle review. So that's that item. No, I don't really remember what I paid for that. Probably $5 or $6. I can't imagine I would pay that much more for this. So that's that. And our next item. So the next item, I don't know if you guys have seen these or not, but I was looking for a flashlight, but I wanted a flashlight that I could both charge with the sun as well as other means than just having to replace batteries. So this one also has a crank on it. So there's your little solar panel. I'm not sure how much power that'll generate. It does come with a clip. You can hang it off your backpack, off your jacket. A little crank here. And then our light, which is pretty bright up close. We'll have to turn the lights off and give it a good test run in the near future. But again, just a few dollars on Temu, and this will work out pretty well, I think. I like the idea of being able to crank it because we all know batteries will die, and if it's cold out, batteries die a lot faster. So this, again, it'll just clip onto my pack, probably next to my GPS. This stuff would be more for camping, or I don't really want to say I would use this much for anything other, but this would be a backup. I do have several other flashlights that I do carry that are going to be much brighter than this, but I wanted to make sure I had something in case, you know, my batteries would die. So there's that. Slip that back in there for now. Excuse me. And the next item we have is an item for our first aid kit, which I'm still working on loading up, that small first aid kit. But this is a multi-use pair of scissors. It's got your little wrenches, it's got a bottle or can opener, it's got a cutaway tool right here, which is relatively sharp, so cutting rope. It actually has a standard screwdriver tip right there. Again, it clips on. These are pretty sturdy. I'm not sure how well they'll cut, but I cut through that plastic pretty well. I don't have any cloth or cotton here to cut through with them right now, but these feel very well made. They're very tight, they're not very loose at all, they're not sloppy. It's got a decent thick metal, plastic handles, which is kind of standard even with your regular scissors. So they're multi-use, and they'll definitely go into my first aid kit. I'm going to go over that too in the near future, probably in a future video. And the next item we have, okay, this is a repair kit, but I found some interesting thing in here because it actually came with some waxed twine. And the shape of the needles, I feel, is more important than anything. Because a lot of things, you know, you're trying to use a... Let me finish opening this. So you're trying to use a straight needle to sew some things. And first of all, I'm not the greatest sewer to begin with. But some things are just, you need a curved needle. So even if you do have, let's say you have an emergency and you need a way to sew up something, you know, you have that little bit of flexibility where you're not trying to heat this needle up and bend it a little bit at a time, and heat it and bend it, heat it and bend it, etc. So you have one already bent. You actually have two in here that are already bent for your needs. When you're trying to sew out in the wild and you're cold, and the last thing you want to do is trying to be heating this up and bending it, heating it and bending it. You have that option now that you can just go ahead, string it through, and then be able to sew up whatever you need to repair, whether it be your tent, whether it be an article of clothing, or God forbid you have to sew up your skin, which again I do not recommend trying unless you have the proper training, and I do not, so I will be using a bandage. So there's that item, and here's the twine that comes with it. This is waxed twine. There are a million different uses for waxed twine. But that was nice enough that came with that little repair kit, so I do appreciate that. Next item, some emergency whistles. This is a pretty cool deal, 3-pack. Again, a couple dollars, maybe this wasn't even $1, maybe $2, I don't remember exactly. I will put the prices in the description down below. But I got a 3-pack because I figured, you know, I have 2 safety kits. I have that water bottle pack that I like to carry on day hikes, so this will fit right in there, or it can string or hang off of, you know, my backpack, my jacket. Could be used as a zipper pull, These are very loud. I'm not going to put you guys through that. I have tested these in the past, but I'm not going to put you guys through that. Obviously, you know, the camera will probably blow out. So those are, I'm going to put one in my everyday pack, one in my backpack, and then one in my safety kit, water bottle safety kit that I carry. So this next item is just a simple collapsible water bowl. This is actually kind of tiny. This looked a lot bigger in the pictures. I know I'm always on saying about how you should read the reviews. I thought this was going to be good for our German Shepherd, and maybe we could use it for the Chihuahua. Our German Shepherd would probably take one swig out of this, and the whole bowl would be empty or on the floor. So maybe we'll just have to keep this for the Chihuahua. So yeah, definitely disappointed in that. I don't recommend buying that unless you guys, you know, definitely read the description pretty good. Yeah, maybe you could use it for yourself, even for a small bowl for cereal or something. It's neat that it collapses. It's smaller than my hand. You're not going to get a whole lot in there. So it's definitely not going to work for our German Shepherd, but maybe we can get use out of it for the Chihuahua. A little disappointed in that one. So then we picked up this first aid kit. This was only like $3. It says it's a 90-piece first aid kit. 9 times out of 10, 50 of those are probably going to be band-aids. So there's our band-aids. A small pair of scissors. A set of tweezers. A couple gauze pads. Okay, that'll be a tourniquet. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is just some very generic first aid information. Guys, if you're going to go out and hike in the woods, I recommend you get some kind of first aid training, basic first aid training. You could even do it online. Do it online, download some manuals, get some training before you just head out there, whether it's for yourself or for somebody else. A little small thing of medical tape. Another bandage. There are many uses for this bandage. They show it as a sling, but there's many uses for bandage like this. Whether it's tying off to immobilize a joint. Again, get online, check out that. Oh boy, here's probably 50 of the pieces. There's not a whole lot to this kit. Anyway, get online, get some training. Go to a first aid training, get CPR certification through the American Red Cross. I believe they still offer that. Here's some more bandage. Yeah, not thrilled with this kit either. So there's some cotton pads, and that's interesting. Yeah, that's it. So this was definitely a miss. I don't recommend this. This is again a first aid kit. There's a general first aid kit, and then you can make a kit that's more for yourself. So if you know you have allergies, you want to have like some antihistamines in your first aid kit. You want to carry some stuff that you need. If you do head out on a hike and it's a multi-day hike, make sure you have the medicine that you need for those days, as well as like 3 days extra. I think 3 days is a pretty safe extra, just in case something would happen that you're stuck out in the woods for an extra few days. You don't have to worry about having your medication. So if you're going on a 14-day trip, you want to have 17 days worth of medication, basically. That would be what I feel is a safe recommendation. You guys got to go on your own kind of there and see what you feel is a safe recommendation. Maybe if you need that much medication, maybe you should consider a shorter trip. But I would never tell anybody. You know, basically talk to your physician, go over with your physician what you would need for that time period, and just make sure you carry that medication with you. So we do have what looks like 3 types of bandages. These are more for like if you get a hot spot. Again, that's another thing that you could use chapstick for. You get a hot spot on your ankle or the back of your foot or wherever your foot might be rubbing in a sock, or rub a little chapstick on there. That actually helps quite a bit. I'm just gonna keep these all together here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say again that I am not impressed with this. little first aid kit. You probably could make a better kit yourself. Definitely can make a better kit yourself, but as a supplemental item, it'll be fine. Again, it's a pretty light thing too. Just not sure why some of the things they have in here you need other things to go with, and it's just not there. So I'm a little disappointed in that. And while we're on the first aid kit, I have a couple of these, but this one I think was pretty neat because it's actually a keyring version. CPR face shield, so basically provides a barrier between yourself and the victim or the patient, however you want to look at it. These are very easy to use. I'm not going to open this up just for the simple fact is I like to keep it sealed up until it's used. I don't want to get anything in there that would get on me or someone else. But this is more protection for you, just to keep anything from coming back. So again, that's another thing I recommend getting online. Going to a first aid place, fire companies or ambulance halls offer these on a regular basis where they do both adult and child CPR. Highly recommend getting that training for everyone. Whether you're a hiker, a backpacker, do bushcraft, if you just drive a lot, if you're out in public a lot, get that training. You never know when you'll need it. So the next item we move on to, sorry, I get a little bit long-winded when it comes to first aid and CPR. So this is just a fire necklace. It's pretty cool. I actually bought this one more because I like the way it looks, but it is very handy. So this is your rod here. There's a small scraper on the inside of this to throw your spark, and these work pretty well, and they look pretty decent. Sorry about that, my phone is going crazy right now. So that's that. You guys have seen these before, I'm sure. If not, we can give a little demonstration later when I'll go over some of the different methods I use for fire. But this I saw, I've never used this one. I do know how to use these. It's kind of common sense. But again, it's functional and it looks pretty neat. So there's that. All right. Now this is another item that I am a little disappointed in. These are more for fishing, I believe. But basically all they are, there's a few of them in there, is little glow sticks. So yeah, it's neat. It's pretty cool little item for your tackle box or whatever, but I actually thought these were going to be much bigger. So I mean, they're barely an inch. They're not very thick. Maybe you could put it on the end of your fishing pole somehow and tie a little string on it and watch for some motion if you're getting a hit at night. Or I mean, actually, maybe now I'm considering this, maybe if you're lost in the woods and it's nighttime, and you throw that down on the trail, and that kind of gives you a visual. Hey, I was here, I wasn't there. Something along those lines. Or maybe make it a little easier for people to find you if someone is out looking for you. Throw it on the trail. But again, I wish they were a little bigger. But again, for what I wanted them for is. Yeah, this might be a little frustrating for me, but hey, it was only $1 or $2, so it's not much. But again, this is just a little tiny glow stick, about 1 inch long. Not sure how wide, maybe a 1/16, 1/8 inch wide. So yeah, you crack them, they light up. You guys have seen those before as well. Next item. Okay, so this is basically a small bellows for your fire. So if you light a campfire and you're having a little trouble getting the air to the bottom of it, you're not going to have your face right over top of the smoke. This is something that you can use to get the smoke or the air into the bottom of that fire. Basically, to me, it looks like an old antenna from a car. Some of you guys may or may not remember those. Just pull it out, you blow on one end, and you blow the end into the fire, and then it adds some oxygen to the fire. It helps get your fire going a little quicker. Would not recommend pushing this end all the way down because it will be a fight to get it back out. So that's just a simple little item there. Again, $1 or $2. This is perfect for my fire kit as well. Anytime you can get a little extra oxygen into the fire is going to definitely benefit you. It's going to get the fire burning hotter. Okay, so I actually saw this, and this is one of the things I actually purchased for my wife. It's a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, depending on where you're from. So it's just a Bigfoot multi-tool. So there's a couple different things on here. You guys have seen a million multi-tools. I've shown a few on here already, but you get the idea. Little ruler, bottle opener, can opener, wrenches, screwdrivers, Phillips screwdriver. You know, this one's actually pretty neat for what it is, and it's a little decorative and it's kind of cute. So I picked it up for my wife. I thought she would get a kick out of it. So there you go. Short and sweet on that one. This is not another item I'm not really impressed with. These are little soap patches. So there's supposed to be a soap sheet. I'm not sure I would even be able to wash my hand with this. But the idea is just, you know, to have something to wash up a little bit with when you're out on the trail. That you're not carrying a full bar of soap with you everywhere you go. This weighs next to nothing. But yeah, there's several in there. I'm not sure how many exactly, to be honest. I think it did tell me. It's probably like 50 or 60 or so. But I was under the impression it was going to be like sheets. I didn't think it was going to be little tiny flowers or whatever, but if they work, they work. We'll give it a run later on, and maybe we'll keep bringing you guys along with it when we test these out. So those are, again, little soap sheets. They are biodegradable and supposedly safe for the environment, which is very important to me. So we got our next item. Oh, this is something I thought was kind of cool too. It's just a little challenge coin. Something you throw in your pocket. But on one end it says Memento Mori, and on the other one is Carpe Diem. So both are pretty cool. Little designs. I'm not sure if it's picking that up or not. Maybe hitting you guys with a flash. If I am, I apologize. But again, both are pretty cool. Both are pretty much reminders to seize the day. Carpe Diem literally means seize the day. So that's again, that's pretty cool. You know, just something you throw in your pocket to remind yourself that, you know, you're out there for a reason. You're out there to enjoy yourself, to have a great day, and to seize that moment and enjoy it. Okay, another thing we got, sorry, I'm talking my way through this, is wireless microphones. I want to test these out, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys along when I test these out, because these don't feel like they're made the best. There's no windscreen on there whatsoever. But I'm going to test them out. I definitely am going to test these out. So it's got USB-C compatibility. I'm hoping they link right up because I'm not seeing the instructions. Sorry guys, having a little trouble talking today. The instructions, I believe, are all in Chinese. So it's going to make things very, very interesting for me. Oh no, there is English. Okay. Maybe I should learn Chinese. I guess I'd have my work cut out for me. So we're going to try this with an action camera. I do have a lapel or a lavalier, whatever you want to call it, microphone, but it has the windscreen. And that's kind of something that I wanted to buy. But these were reasonable. I mean, it was only a couple dollars, so I want to test them out. They're probably, I don't want to judge. I don't want to assume they're going to be good or bad. We'll have to take a look at them. But it does come with your charge cable, a port that plugs into your phone or your camera. In my case, I'm going to use it with the action camera, or try to use it with the action camera. Not sure what that's for. If that's a charger for a charging cable, don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'll have to read through the directions. And then there's little. Oh, I like that. Don't know why I like that so much. It's a little strange, but I do. So it's got some buttons on the side, on and off switch. I'm not sure what these are for. I would imagine volume, maybe. Let's see if it's charged up. Okay, so it's charged up. Looks like it's looking for a signal, which it's not going to find right now. So we'll turn that off, and then we'll give them a shot later on. Let me peel the second one off too while I have this open. If you guys like doing this as much as I do, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Am I a little crazy for that, or let me know what you guys think. So yeah, there's two of them, and then a part that plugs into your phone or your camera. So actually, I'm gonna give these a little shot later on, and maybe we'll link that video to this. It'll obviously be a very short video, but I just want to try it out I'll let you guys decide what you think, if it was worth the money, and I'll again leave the price in the description below for Type-C. I bought that for my camera, so I want to make sure I have Type-C. They do have one obviously for your iPhone as well. So that's that. And I see these all the time. I can't imagine they're going to be that great, but I am going to try this. Look, it says it's a good product. So we'll have to test that out. Universal clip lens for iPhone, Samsung, HTC, iPad, tablet, PC, laptops, 3-in-1 photo lens. Gives you a little bit of a description there, what's in the box. Same exact thing on the other side. The box is kind of crap and it ripped. Good thing we won't need the box, I guess, huh? The plastic. Okay, there's our lenses. This is a fisheye lens. I mean, it comes with a little cover. It's kind of cool. And there should be 2 more lenses, I think. This is macro. Okay, so this one is a macro lens. There's 2 on here. This one is the macro lens, and this one is the wide lens. So macro and a wide lens. They're very, very small splines there to screw on. So yeah, basically all you do is you would unscrew this and then change out your lens just by screwing the other lens in. And then it just clips onto your phone or your camera. Hopefully it'll fit over the camera. If not, we'll test it on the phone. So we can do that right now real quick. Let's see what we can do here. So let's see. Alright, there we go. Wasn't lining it up right, apparently. That's not looking too great for me. So let's use the coin. Am I on the wrong camera? I am. Sorry guys. So that's the coin. I don't know that it's really making any difference. So let's tap the photo and take a picture, see what happens. Should we do the fisheye? Let's try the fisheye. So anyway, like I was saying, you would just unscrew this and then screw this one in. Take both of them. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose that before I'm finished testing it. Alright, so there's our fish. Wow, the fisheye definitely has the fisheye effect, doesn't it? Now let's see our coin again. Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, there's the fisheye. We'll snap a photo of that. And I'll post those photos with the video as well, just so you guys can get a feel. And then you can judge these on your own. Not sure I'm going to use these at all. This isn't something I'm super impressed with, but I did want to give it a shot, take a look at it. Yeah. So we'll give that a shot, and then I will test it out with my phone. It does come with this little carrying case to keep it from getting scratched up or whatever. I probably have like 80 of these little carrying cases floating around my house with various things in them. But we'll give that a shot, and I'll let you guys know how that works out for me. So that's it for today. That will be our haul for the day. I do have other stuff coming. A few things I wasn't really impressed with on this. A few things I feel like the size was maybe a little deceptive, the way that it's marketed, but I'll put that on myself for not really reading out that description very well, I guess. We will give this a try. I'll make a little separate video for that. It'll be quick, maybe a short 5 to 6 minutes, maybe, if that. Basically we'll plug it in, try it out, see if it works. You guys can let me know what you think. Some things that I am impressed with, that little repair kit, that seems well made. Both of those bags that I got, the one for the dog and for the water bottle, EDC, I feel like those are both well made, and the first aid kit that I've gotten in the past, that one also was very well made. So the bags seem like they are handy, they're capable, they're durable. I am going to review all of the stuff that I bought, not just today, all of the stuff that I bought from Temu in a very near future. I want to wait till I get the next video set up. I'm still waiting on a few packages for things that I want to try out as well. And then just kind of do an unboxing like I've been doing with these videos, as well as a full test with everything. So I want to have all of the stuff together so you guys can actually see this stuff in use, and then we can come to a conclusion on whether this stuff is worth the money. Is it worth trusting? I don't know, I'm going to throw myself into a full-on survival situation and try this stuff out, but I will definitely try it out on a trip. Maybe we'll go do some dispersed camping. We'll try out all of this stuff, and then we'll get a full picture of what we're buying. Is it worth it? Is this something that's going to be useful in the future? Is the product useful? Is it something I should upgrade? Maybe I should definitely carry this, but I should upgrade it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think is going to happen, and if you guys really want to see that video, let me know. And again, thank you.